Good evening. Welcome to Bostic Gymnasium in Danville, Indiana, as we bring you a game between the Indiana Lyons and the visiting Maysville Miners out of Maysville, Kentucky. And they're about to announce the starting lineups. Jim, let's go ahead and throw the Miners lineup up. For your Maysville Miners, number 0 is Troy Gibbs. 1 is Brandon Doss. 2 is Marlon Lyons. 4, Cameron Moore. 7 is Jabril Reed, and we are familiar with Jabril from a tournament we covered down in Bedford, Indiana a while back. Number 8, Dante Carter. 14, Vernon Sims. 16 is Mickey Perry. 24, Michael Laster. 25, CJ Rhodes. 32, Trevon Bentley. And number 40, Anthony White. Now for your Indiana Lyons. 0, Donnell Jones. Number 1 today will be David Coward. 2 is Eric Messer. 3, Jordan Heidelberg. 4, Preston Roberts. 5, Phil Bessick. 8 is Tion Bigby. 10, Corey Wright. Vince Hill is number 11. Tracy Ganau, number 14. Number 18, Mike Carter. 21, Tiger Guillory. 24 is Preston Case. And number 30, Gerald Cam Campbell. I'm Eric Ivey. I'm here with Jim Holtzclaw. And together we are Minotaur Streaming. So looking forward to this. Maysville Miners are an expansion team. This is their first game, I believe.
I believe it is.
And certainly is their first season.
Yeah, and it appears that starting for the Maysville Miners, 0, Troy Gibbs, 4, Cameron Moore, 7, Jabril Reed, number 40, Anthony White, and number 16, I believe, Mickey Perry.
I believe so. Looks like the Indiana Lyons are going to be wearing their black uniforms today. These are new to us. Black jerseys with teal trim. And your starters for the Indiana Lyons, Jordan Heidelberg, Preston Roberts, Tracy Ganau, Preston the Silent Assassin Case, and somebody else. Gerald Cam Campbell.
Cam is out there. How do you miss Cam? Yeah, they had new uniforms yesterday. They have new uniforms today.
Yeah.
Generally, you wear the lighter color when you're at a home game.
Yep.
And darker color on away games, but that's flip-flop today.
Yeah.
Maybe they have the choice.
Well,
probably do.
I talked to head coach Tyrone Brown of the Indiana Lyons last night, and he said that Maysville was bringing white uniforms, so he knew in advance.
Yeah, if they're a brand new team, then may not have too many choices in the uniform department.
Yeah.
We had a little glitch on their way up here. Didn't have their uniforms until right before, right before the game. So, yeah, they're not broken in yet.
All righty.
Looks like Tracy's got the ball.
So, of course, by process of elimination, the Maysville Miners are in white uniforms with orange and blue trim. And it'll be Tracy Ganau doing the tip-off for the Lions. And is that Troy Gibbs?
No, number 4.
4, Cameron Moore for the Maysville Miners as he turns around, and I can clearly see his number now.
And for those, we're getting rid of some earrings on the sidelines, so that's holding up the game just a hair.
All right.
For those of us, which are many, who are not familiar with where Maysville is, Maysville is about an hour and a half southeast of Cincinnati, an hour and a half northeast of Lexington.
Yep.
Creating a perfect isosceles triangle between the three.
Look at Jim breaking out his geometry knowledge.
Yeah, that's why I took geometry twice in high school. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still getting earrings out.
Okay.
Cameron Moore's got some awesome lime green shoes there. As a Seahawks fan, I love those.
I was going to say we got some. Yeah, we're going to have competition for the most unique shoes in the game today.
Yeah, Jabril Reed is out there with the ball and with hot pink sneakers.
Yep.
And Phil Bessick also has pink sneakers on. I see that on the bench. So, yeah, we're going to have some colorful sneakers today. Miners with the ball. They're passing it around. This is Jabril Reed. He shoots, and no, won't go. Rebounded by Preston Roberts. Preston to Jordan, and here come the Lions.
Jordan's going to take it straight to the hoop.
Yep, I think Jabril got a
start.
hand on the ball and maybe on Jordan also. Yes, indeed. Jabril is called for the foul. Jordan Heidelberg will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick foul in the first possession.
Yeah.
Jordan still needs a little time to warm up. He's, yeah, the Lions are definitely more of a second-half team, or they have been.
Yeah.
But, you know, they hold their own in the first half and then run away with it in the second is the way it has been going.
That's been their MO this season, and now they have an insurmountable 1-0 lead, and there's no way Maysville comes back from that.
Pack it up. Let's go.
Tracy Ganau up and in for 2. That'll make it 3-0 Indiana Lions.
Preston Roberts before the game was saying he was working with Tracy Ganau on his dunks.
3-pointer up and good, and Maysville Miners fans, the answer
have
to
a
the
lead.
trivia question is Troy Gibbs is your first scorer in team history with that 3-pointer, and it's all tied up, 3-3. Tracy Ganau gets it knocked away by Mickey Perry.
Of course, that is the Danville edition of Trivial Pursuit.
That's true.
Or is it the
another
Lions?
shot, up and in, and that was Cameron Moore.
They have got some shooters.
Yeah, Maysville up. Oh, that wasn't a 3? Oh, okay. I guess it was a long 2. It says scoreboard says 5-2. Miners in the lead. Gerald Campbell from way downtown. Nothing but net.
Yep.
3-pointer for Mr. Campbell.
Mr. Campbell. Yeah, I think he recognizes that this is going to be a fairly tight game if they keep shooting the way they're shooting.
Jabril can't get his shot to go on the other end. Here come the Lions. Cam shoots. No, it won't go.
Oh, couldn't hit the little floater.
Tracy's tip-in won't go, and it's reeled in by Cameron Moore. This is Marlin Lyons with it. Appropriate name for this game. He even spells it the same as the Indiana Lions.
Got the Lions playing a lion with the tiger on their team.
That's true, yeah. Continuing the big cat theme from yesterday's discussion. Indiana Lions started their season with a nice win over the Indiana Legends yesterday. So they are 1-0, and as I said before, I believe this is Maysville's first game. Shot is up and good, and it's 8-5 Indiana Lions.
Good turnaround jumper by Preston Case on that one.
3-pointer up, good, it went in. Troy Gibbs again.
Yeah, these guys are some shooters. They're and from what we heard before the game, this may be the first time that a lot of them are playing together.
Yeah, foul on the floor. Gibbs is going to get called for it. Cam's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, Cam can draw that foul any day. Yeah, evidently they practice in 2 different places.
Yeah.
And considering we know Jabril Reed from a league down in Bedford.
Yeah.
I would imagine some of the guys are from southern Indiana, and some of the guys are probably from the other side of Cincinnati. And
could be.
Doesn't make it easy to practice once or twice a week.
Was there a substitute? There may not have been a substitution. I think Anthony White started.
Oh, Jordan.
3D light is on.
That is with a.
Jordan steals it over
He's
to
gonna bring
Preston
it back.
Case. No, won't go. 3D light off. Now as Anthony White rebounds it. And Miners fans, if you're not familiar with some of the unique ABA rules, we've got a little video that we'll go over that stuff here when we get a break in action. This is the Lions' 7th year of existence. Preston Roberts, nope, won't go. Rebounded by Marlin Lyons. This is the Indiana Lions' 7th year of existence. And so most Lions fans are familiar with the 3D rules, but Maysville Miners fans may not be, as Anthony White buries a 3. And boy, they are hot from the 3-point range.
We got some competition today.
Preston Case with it, fires up a shot. No, won't go. Rebounded by Gibbs. Gibbs brings it up the floor for the Miners. Over to Lyons, and Lyons hits a 3-pointer for the Miners.
Yowza.
Makes it 14-10, Maysville on top of the Indiana Lions. Jordan Nope. Out to Preston Roberts. Across to Preston Case. Case shoots, won't go. Rebounded by White. Over to Gibbs. Gibbs brings it up the floor. That's Jabril. Out to Gibbs. Gibbs to, oh boy. Gibbs took a shot to the face from Tracy Ganow. Nothing called.
I think he ran into Tracy's elbow with his face. That's what it looked like from this angle.
Cam's shot won't go. Gets his own board. Brings it back out. Here comes Jordan. Nope. Out to Cam.
Cam's going to he's gonna make a
Cam's,
move. Tracy
Ganow with the bucket.
Nice.
Maysville playing really good defense here.
Good hands underneath there, Tracy.
Jabril over to White. White puts up a shot, buries it from three-point range.
Wow, these guys are
And that makes it
lethal.
17-12. Maysville Miners in the lead. 6:43 and counting left in the first quarter. Jordan Heidelberg from three-point range. Won't go, a little bit short. That's rebounded by Gibbs.
Well, Maysville's gotten
Whoops.
off to a hot start. That should be.
That'll be a 3D. And a media timeout. And before we go to the media timeout, let's explain, since we've had the 3D light come up a couple times. Let's put the unique rules up for Miners fans. In the ABA, a player has 7 seconds to get the ball across center court. Players foul out on their 7th foul, but they can return in overtime. A half-court basket is worth 4 points. And the 3D light, if you turn the ball over for any reason in the backcourt, the 3D light comes on, and then you add a point to any basket that is scored on that possession. You add a free throw attempt to any shooting foul that is called on that possession. So the 3D light is on in the house because the pass originated in the Miners' backcourt and went out of bounds. So that is considered a turnover in the backcourt. And so Miners fans, you will see your first example. Well, we briefly had a 3D light earlier, but
Yeah, briefly. It went off because they lost possession of the ball.
Yep.
And Maysville, you cannot go out and celebrate after the game and have a beer if you get a 4-point play on the 3D light because you're Miners.
Oh, God. Jim will be here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
I'm done here. Thank you. 10s and 20s only, please.
So Miners fans, what you're going to want your team to do is stop this possession, because as soon as you gain control of the ball, the 3D light goes off. Lions fans, you're going to want your Lions to score on this possession to get that extra point. Eric Messer, number 2, has entered the game for the Lions. Lions passing it around. 3D light is on. Now, there we go.
Oh,
it's swiped away by Trevon Bentley, so the 3D light goes off, Miners fans, and everything is back to normal. All right.
Good hands by Preston.
We'll walk you
Preston
through
Roberts.
the weird stuff as it happens, since we know Maysville's a new team. And Jordan shoots, scores.
Jordan
2 for the
Heidelberg.
Lions.
There you go. Just keep the 2s rolling if the 3s aren't
Oh,
draining.
Phil Bessick almost picked it off. He can't quite get the steal, but the shot won't go. Now that's a 3D light the other way for the Miners. Shot is up, no good. Gibbs puts it in.
Oh.
2 for the basket,
And that is
1
a-
for the 3D light. And there's an illustration, Maysville's fans, of how a 3D light works both ways. One when you defeat it, and one when you score off of it. All right, Phil Bessick with the ball, down low. Oh, nice move there, but can't get his shot to go. And
be
I
on
believe,
0.
it
Oh, out of
goes out of
bounds.
bounds, and it will stay with the Lions. Everybody trying to push and shove and find space, and
Yeah, we were only.
into Jordan. Jordan shoots. No, off the side of the backboard. It goes out of bounds. It'll be
Now it's
Miners
Maysville ball.
5:13 left in the first quarter. Maysville 20, Indiana Lyons 14.
So how many people do you think left the stream after my pun?
Oh,
We're down to 2 now?
everybody in Maysville. 3-point shot up, a little bit short. Reeled in by the Miners. Trevon Bentley, to be specific. Ball gets knocked free, reeled in by Cam. Gerald Campbell brings it up the floor for the Indiana Lions. Down to Preston Roberts. Whoa, almost got that pass knocked out. Jordan Heidelberg got it, three-pointer.
Jordan.
Lions back within 3 with 4.5 minutes left in the first frame.
Just got to warm up a little bit.
Miners passing it around. Shot there by White, too far left. And Jordan Heidelberg will reel it in. And bring it down the other way for the boys in black.
Yeah, going with some new uniforms this year. Those are pretty sharp.
Yeah. I bet fans from Cascade High School here, that is a 3D light because the ball was turned over in the back court and blocked there by Marlon Lyons, reeled in by CJ Rhodes, and that ends the 3D light threat. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Gerald Campbell. Yeah,
that was kind of
that ball almost gets away from Jordan.
Yeah, that was a bit of a furious set of plays there.
Yeah. Phil to the hoop. No, his shot won't go. Rebounded by Trevon Bentley, and there's another 3D light. Another turnover in the backcourt. Here comes Gerald Campbell. Shoots, scores. 2 for the bucket, 1 for the 3D light. And we've got a timeout on the floor by the Maysville Miners, which will probably convert to a media timeout. And we're all tied up, 3:20 in the first quarter. Jim and I will be back brief in a moment. Welcome back to Bosick Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. 3:20 left in the first quarter. All tied up between the Maysville Miners and the Indiana Lions, 20-20. Miners will have the ball. And here we go. Brandon Doss bringing it up the floor for the boys in white. Pass underneath. Nope, kick it back out again. Three-point attempt up and good by Mickey Perry.
Yeah, buddy.
23-20, Miners in the lead.
I think they found their groove when it comes to the three-pointers.
Yeah. Gerald Campbell fires up a three. Got it! Tied back up, 23-23. Corey Wright has entered the game wearing number 10 for the Lions. Shot by the Miners, up and good. Nice little mid-range shot there by Anthony White.
Yeah, this is going to be a high-scoring game, I do have a feeling.
Yeah, it is. Yesterday's game was like 2-0 at the second media timeout, and it wasn't that bad. But
by this time.
Very slow start, but not today. Jordan Heidelberg shoots, scores.
Nice drive, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan, even though he's 5'9", has never been afraid to drive that lane.
Yeah, and you're giving him an inch on that. He's actually 5'8".
Oh, okay.
I do not know who the foul was against. Other than it was against the Indiana Lions, but I don't know which player.
I believe the call was he looked up into the sun and it blinded him, so we're going to give him 2 free throws.
That's right.
Oh.
CJ Rhodes a little bit short on that free throw attempt, and the in-house DJ, Doc Swift, lets him know about it.
Yeah, I'm wondering where.
There he got that one to go.
Yeah. I would highly doubt that the Maysville Miners are used to having a DJ in the booth that does
right.
that sort of thing during the game.
Eric Messer, his three is a little bit far to the left, reeled in by White. White piling up the rebound so far. Anthony White, that is. Miners passing it around. CJ Rhodes got it. Three-pointer.
Holy cow.
Wow, the Miners are hitting about 80% of their three-pointers, it feels like.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bring out the man-to-man a little bit farther.
Jordan over to Cam.
Yeah, Maysville is playing, it appears to be man-to-man.
Corey Wright with it. Nope, kicks it over to Eric. Back to Corey. Shoot, scores.
Oh, nice
play
little
there.
nice back door by Corey.
Yes.
That was a sweet move and good recognition by Eric Messer for that one.
I was going to say earlier that fans of Cascade High School here in Hendricks County are probably, nice shot there.
Wow.
By CJ Rhodes for three. They're probably loving these uniforms because they are their school colors.
Yes, they are. What would you call that? That's like a powder blue?
Almost like a Carolina blue. I'm not
Carolina
exactly
blue.
sure. Gerald Campbell to the basket. Shoot, scores. 2 for Cam. We're under a minute left to play in the first 12. 32-29. Maysville Miners in the lead. Three-pointer up. Off the backboard into Eric Messer's hands.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Maysville can keep that.
Whoops. Jordan
3-point
gets his pass knocked down.
keep the 3-pointers up all game long. But you never
Probably
know.
not, but yeah. Oh, nifty move there, but the shot won't go. Putback won't go. Corey Wright's got his hand all over the ball, and he might have gotten all over.
I think.
Yes, he got all over Mickey Perry on that one, according to the referee. I can't see that far. So Mickey Perry will go to the line, 14.6 seconds left in the first quarter, and he will shoot two. His first shot is up. Good.
Yeah, and it looks like we're seeing a little rotation from the Lions bench.
Yeah, Tiger Guillory enters the game.
Yeah.
Gerald Campbell going to get a break.
Giving Cam a little break, bring him back in the second quarter. Just don't pick up any fouls with 14 seconds left.
Yeah. Second free throw up. Man, no, won't go in. Scrum for the rebound. Reeled in by Jordan. Jordan Heidelberg brings it up the floor. Under 10 seconds. I assume Jordan knows this. Yep, he just glanced at the clock. He absolutely knows it. Three-pointer up. Won't go.
But he got
a foul is
he
called.
got the foul. 0.9 seconds left, and he's going to get free three throws.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Free three
Twice
throws.
fast. Yes, Jordan Heidelberg will go to the line, shoot the number that's on his jersey because he was in the process of shooting a three when he was fouled.
Is that like how English people say three?
Yeah.
Free.
Jordan's first shot up and good. Jordan has built himself quite a reputation for hitting buzzer beaters in the most essential times of the game. And second one up and good.
There you go, Jordan.
And in a little different way, he has done it here.
Let's see what the Miners can do with that last 9/10 of a second.
All right, here we go.
And they need to be cognizant of the.
Oh! Oh! He makes the shot, but the referee's going to wave it off. Oh, my goodness, that would have been a 4-point shot.
My bad, folks. I wasn't expecting that, and it didn't go over.
Oh, my goodness. So he shot it from about three-quarter court and made it, but the referee is going to rule it didn't come out of his hands in time. Oh, goodness. So we end the first quarter. Maysville Miners 33, Indiana Lyons 32, and Jim and I will be back shortly. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we enter the second quarter of the game between the Indiana Lions in black and blue uniforms and the Maysville Miners out of Maysville, Kentucky in the white uniforms with orange trim. Visiting Maysville is up 33-32 on the Indiana Lions, and I cannot believe they waved off that 4-point shot by C.J. Rhodes.
Oh, it was, yeah, you don't have enough time to make that kind of shot with 9/10 of a second left if they run the clock correctly.
What a bummer. That would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been, but I missed it anyway.
Oh. Well, Rhodes gets a rebound off of a missed shot by Gerald Campbell. He'll bring it up the floor for the Miners. Over to Brandon Doss. And Brandon is guarded loosely by Eric Messer as he looks around for help, and his pass went to somebody that he was expecting to be there but who was not there.
So Mike Pugh, you still stand as the only one that has the three-quarter court during time.
That's right.
That we've caught on tape.
Oh, breakaway there, slam dunk by Cameron Moore for the Miners. Jordan Heidelberg, Gerald Campbell. Cam gets the ball swatted out of his hands. His shot won't go. And finally brought in by Dante Carter.
Gonna play a little full court press.
And Miners just get it off across midcourt.
Oh, missed that one.
Yep, shot won't go.
He can't believe he missed that one.
Phil Bessick says, no, not going to make that shot, so I'm not going to take it.
Good decision, Phil.
Yep. Underneath to Cam. Cam.
Oh. He's going to call a charge on that. Yeah, Cam can't dip the shoulder, buddy.
Cam doesn't like it. Miners do.
That he picked up that charge. That's what I'd like to see the Lions do a little bit more. You know, maybe overemphasize the fallback.
Yeah.
You know, that the court is nice and soft, so when you do that, it doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah. Ask anybody who ran into Jermaine Harris back in the day.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah.
Jermaine was the master of taking charges and was a much larger individual, much larger individual. He's still alive.
Probably.
Than I am.
And that's why the floor is dented in a few spots.
Right.
There's a couple dead spots out on the floor that, when you dribble, ball just kind of stops.
Yeah. If Jermaine's headband and eyeglasses weren't flying in two different directions, he didn't do it right. Missed the big fella.
Cam gonna make a move.
No, won't go. Rebounded by Dante Carter. Full court pressure by the Lions. Miners break it. Here comes Phil on defense. He's going to commit the foul.
Oh, and he got the poop too.
Yep, Cameron Moore gets the bucket and the foul.
Phil Bessick is upset with himself because if he's going to make that foul, he's not going to let him score.
That's right.
He knew that as soon as that ball made it past him.
Yep. So Cameron Moore will go to the line and shoot the and one. Cameron Moore with his Seahawks fan-friendly shoes.
Yeah, those are quite bright in the dark, I would imagine.
Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Phil. Phil sees some measure of redemption there on that. Here comes Jordan Heidelberg. Shot won't go. Whistle on the floor.
Yeah, I do like that the Lions are driving, trying to get the ball down low. Don't just start throwing up threes. It's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not make or break time. Yeah.
Only a 5-point deficit for the Lions. That would be a 5-point lead if you're a Miners fan. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot two, try to knock that down to 3. First shot up and good.
Bullseye. All right, one shot left.
Second shot. Good. As it usually is with Jordan. So 37-34, 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter, my bad. Miners passing it around, long shot there, up, no good. I believe that was C.J. Rhodes. Yes, it was. Rebounded by the Lions. Over to Gerald Campbell. Got it. Three-pointer.
Oh, Cam.
Ties it up.
As the coach of the Shuckers said.
Oh, Eric for for a hair of a second had a 3D light, but a nice recovery there by Brandon Doss. He got the ball back and immediately killed that 3D light. So nice play there by Doss. And nice play there by Eric Messer to start the chaos. Joe Campbell gets fouled, shooting a three, so he will go to the line.
He is very good at drawing those fouls.
Yes,
like
he
that.
is. That's why I kind of chuckle, because I saw what he was doing.
Yeah, I think everybody could see what he was doing except for the defender.
Yep.
Like, oh, man.
Gerald Campbell says, let me introduce to you my years of experience.
Yeah, that's what the coach of the Shuckers was saying, that it's not right that a man that tall can shoot a three that smoothly.
That's right. Free throw does not go his way. He knew it the second it came off his fingertips. What do we got? Oh, substitution for the Miners. White comes in. That is Mickey Perry coming out. It's Anthony White, to be specific. Second shot up, no good. Goodness sakes.
Oh, Cam. Yeah, Cam had a little streak in the last season where the free throws just weren't falling.
Talking to himself, fires up the third one, and it won't go.
Oh, my.
And, boy, is he going to give himself a talking to later.
Yeah.
Miners. Oh, ball gets knocked loose. When does the jump ball happen here?
It's going to be tied up, yeah.
Goodness sakes. Jordan's all right. He rolled over on his head, and then he helps Dante Carter up off the floor. I saw you, Jordan. Nicely done. Good sportsmanship there. I like that.
Need a little wiping up of the floor down there. I thought the official was looking for.
Yep. Here comes the little mop operator.
Okay, go.
She's the cutest mop operator in the place.
Yeah, and she was waiting for a whistle, or else she would have gotten run over.
Yeah. Yep. It appears the ball will stay with the Miners. I'm just unbelievably awful at remembering the direction of the possession arrow, so I usually just wait until they sort it all out.
And, of course, the girl is much faster than the boy at coming in, getting things done.
Maysville inbounds it. Anthony White with it. He's guarded by Tiger Guillory. Ball is stolen by Jordan Heidelberg. Nobody's catching the flash, but his shot won't go.
Wow.
Rebounded by Anthony White. Jordan, oh, goodness. Jordan knocks it loose and then hits the deck. Reeled in by C.J. Rhodes. His shot is up. There's just a lot of bodies flying everywhere.
Oh,
whoa, that
outlet.
pass was almost intercepted. Tiger now and crashes into right.
Calm it down, guys. Calm it down.
And I think Tiger Guillory, yes, indeed, gets called for the foul. Holy smokes.
Yeah, got a little out of control there for a while. Preston Roberts coming in for Tiger. Give him a break.
Nope.
Up. They're not going to let him.
Referee Tracy's not going to allow it. So, now. Oh, okay. That was the whistle to start. I thought they stopped it again. All right. My mistake. Brandon Doss with it. Over to Rhodes. Over to somebody in the corner. I can't see his number, but he hits a three-pointer, and as soon as it was White,
Shoo.
Anthony White with the three-pointer.
Is it Anthony or Antony?
Now you made me look at the roster. Eric Messer can't get his shot to go. Ball goes almost out of bounds, but it's reeled in by Brandon Doss. He'll bring it up the floor for the Miners. Passing it around. That's C.J. Rhodes all by himself. Buries it. Three-pointer for C.J. Rhodes. 43-37. Miners have a 6-point lead over the Indiana Lions as we approach the 7-minute mark in the second quarter. And travel is called against Jordan Heidelberg. We should be due for a media timeout. We'll see if we get it.
Yeah, that's what he's calling for right now.
Okay. Media timeout. 7:13 left in the second quarter. Maysville Miners 43, Indiana Lyons 37, and Jim and I will be back. are back in Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, coming out of the first media timeout of the second quarter. Maysville Miners leading the home team, Indiana Lyons, 43-37. And we have our first sighting of David Coward on the team, on the Lions, wearing number 1. Right about the top of the key. Number 1 for the Miners, Brandon Doss, bringing it up the floor. He kicks it over to Anthony White. Oh, drive to the basket by Cameron Moore doesn't go his way. Lions reel it in. Jordan Heidelberg with it. Kicks back out to Cam. Cam for 3, nails it!
Oh, yeah. There's that bad man.
Yep.
Yeah. Get him going.
Somebody, somewhere down in Bedford, Scotty Millette is saying that's just not fair.
Yeah.
Scrum underneath for the ball. Miners keep it. C.J.
Oh.
Rhodes from way downtown, and he nails it. He's about.
Why did we have a whistle?
Did Lions call timeout? Yeah. Indiana Lions called timeout. We'll keep it here. We just went to commercial. Jim was making a joke earlier about me calling Anthony White by his name.
Anthony?
Yeah. That comes after our game yesterday where I miscalled many names, as I often do. And all throughout the broadcast, Jim was correcting me, and all the corrections went over my head.
I was making a big deal of it.
So,
even guys on our own team that he's known for years and years.
It's just the brain is thinking one thing, the mouth does its own thing, and then
Like,
Donnell
oh
Jones
God.
becomes Donnell Johnson. I don't know where that came from.
Anywhere.
I massacred Tyler Smith Jones's last name a bunch of times, even on the roster. It was just a whole thing.
All right, mouthpiece, just keep talking.
Now, in my defense, we didn't get the Legends lineup until 9 minutes before tip-off, so I was frantically trying to put that graphic together. So that'll be my excuse. I'll blame it on the Legends.
Yeah, and there's no way when you can glance down and look at a paper with their physical names written down and the numbers next to it. There's no way we can do that.
Oh, yeah. So, Maysville Miners, nice to meet you. I will be slaughtering your names all day long. And it is not out of disrespect. It's because I'm old and feeble-brained.
We are still down at this end.
All right, here come the Lions.
We got a close one here, folks.
Jordan Heidelberg over to Phil Bessick. Back to Jordan. Over to Gerald Campbell. Back to Jordan. Back to Phil. Underneath to David Coward. Out to Jordan. See, now they're just testing my knowledge and said, okay, let's see how well you remember our names this time. Phil Bessick to the hoop, won't go. Rebounded by Trevon Bentley.
They used every bit of the 24-second shot clock on that one. I kind of like the patience.
Yeah. This is Moore. He's going to get it blocked by Preston Roberts.
Oh, Preston Roberts.
Moore wanted a foul. He didn't get it. Here comes Preston the other way. Shoots, won't go, but he draws the foul. And I got to think it's going to be against Trevon Bentley. We'll find out shortly. Yes, it is. So Preston Roberts will go to the line to shoot 2. 5:44 left in the second frame. 46-40, Miners in the lead over the Indiana Lions.
Cameron Moore comes out, and Troy Gibbs takes his place.
All right. Oh, yeah, there he is. Preston's first shot is up and good. I'm very impressed with this if I can just say the town name right, Maysville Miners team.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Shut it, Jim.
Maysville ain't no Albuquerque.
Preston's second shot won't go. Here come the Miners.
I bet I could find a few Alaskan town names that you'd have a time with.
Yeah. Anthony White up and good. And see, the sad thing is I grew up in Washington State, and they have a bunch of complicated town names up there named
Snohomish.
Yes, after Native Americans. And I could pronounce all those, but Maysville is somehow escaping me.
Yeah.
Speaking of Maysville, the pass goes awry, goes out of bounds. It'll go over to the Indiana Lions. God, I give up. I'm going home, Jim. You take it the rest of the way.
Yeah. All right, let's just watch for a while. All right, Jordan Heidelberg brings it up the court. There's pass it over to David
Coward over to Gerald Campbell. Cam for 3.
Yep, you made the Cam angry. You
That's
won't like
right.
him when he's angry.
That's right.
That's a reference to the Incredible Hulk for those of us that are old enough to know better.
Passing around, C.J. Rhodes shoots. No, won't go. Rebounded by Preston Roberts, knocked out of his hand by Troy Gibbs, but the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Troy. So here come the Lions. Preston Roberts with it. Back out to Jordan. David Coward. He's guarded by Rhodes. Coward shoots. No, a little bit short. Rebounded by Rhodes. And the pass to, that's out of bounds. Okay. Last touch by the Miners. Ball was.
And that's going to be a quick, that should be a quick toss. Yeah.
But the Lions are not ready for the quick toss. Jordan was, but his 4 teammates on the floor were not. At any rate, Preston Roberts, he'll shoot. Left-handed shot won't go. Rebounded by Brendan Doss. He turns on the Rockets. Throws it over to Trevon Bentley, but Bentley's shot won't go.
Shows you how tight these rims are.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Anthony White's going to be called for that one, I believe.
Yeah.
Phil Bessick goes flying.
Phil should get 2 on that. I would call that a shooting foul.
Media timeout, 3:56 left in the second quarter. Maysville Miners 48, Indiana Lyons 44, and we'll be back. We are back in Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, coming out of the second media timeout of the second quarter. Miners up 48-44 on the Indiana Lions. And, oh, that's right, Phil Bessick is going to go to the line, it appears, and shoot 2. Trevon Bentley wants some clarification from the referee on something.
You fouled him. What else you need to know?
Yeah. He says, is there a good restaurant up here? The referee says, yeah, it's just down the street. And he says, left or right? And no, they got it all worked out. Phil Bessick to the line.
Yeah. He says, you are a minor. Are we talking McDonald's or,
That's right.
or are we talking?
Phil can't get his first shot to go. Lions having a little trouble from the charity stripe today.
All right, come on, Phil. Yep. Phil in the running for the Best Shoes of the Game award.
That's right. Second shot won't go. Rebounded by Anthony White. He throws it over to C.J. Rhodes, and here come the Miners. Pass underneath. Shot is up. No good. But Trevon Bentley draws the foul on Gerald Campbell. So Trevon will go to the line to shoot 2. See if he has better luck at it than Phil did.
And I just noticed the reason I couldn't read the names on the back of their jerseys is because they've got their first and their last name on it.
Yeah.
Very small font.
Yeah.
It's like a Pico or what did they?
Yeah.
Back in the typewriter days.
Trevon having the same luck as Phil had on the other end. Can't get that first one to go, and there's Doc Swift adding some emotional support.
Yeah, adding a little hospitality to the,
Trevon gets a second to go. 49-44 now, Miners in front by 5. Vince Hill in the game. Throws it to
Vision
Preston
Hill.
Roberts. Back over to Vince. Vince's vision is legendary. I'm going to start calling him Vision.
Vision Hill.
Preston Roberts with it. Pass from David Coward, and that's going to be a travel. Yes, it is. So ball goes over to the Miners. Yes, I have spoken. It is law. Vince Hill is now Vision.
Vision Hill it is.
Miners passing it around. Anthony White to the hoop. Nice play there by Phil.
Phil Bessick.
Another nice play by Phil. David Coward.
Here you go, David.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Oh, come on, man.
Get the ball out of there.
Yeah.
Nice job by David Coward to get the
there you
possession of the ball. Preston
Yow.
Roberts shoots, scores.
Nice use of the backboard. I love it when guys go in and do that. You know, you got an awkward shot. If you hit the backboard, you're more apt to get a good roll or a good bounce.
That one didn't hit the backboard, but it hit the front of the rim. Ball ends up going out of bounds. It'll go over to the Miners.
Oh, I think they were calling that out on Coward.
Here comes Troy Gibbs. Jabril Reed wanting to enter the game, but the referee says no. Miners passing it around. Brandon Doss with it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They got plenty of time, but they need to be aware. Trevon, oh goodness. That'll be on Preston Roberts. If it's not, I'll be stunned. 4, Preston Roberts. Trevon Bentley will go to the line after that little shove in the back. Apparently that's illegal in basketball. Who knew?
If you get caught.
He didn't use a metal chair.
Depending on severity. Yeah.
Trevon is good on his first shot. There we go. Jabril Reed comes in. And C.J. Rhodes, who is having an outstanding game for the Miners, gets a well-deserved score to Gatorade.
Jabril Reed, or as I called him in the IBL tournament, Smiley McSmilerson.
Yes.
He's a friendly guy. Always got a smile on his face.
Absolutely.
And very nice young man.
Great kid.
Yeah, waited patiently during one of the IBL games for us to go to a break, and then asked us for if he could watch the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe that's what he was asking for.
Well, he was also asking for a name correction.
There you go,
we
Cam.
got the wrong
Oh,
roster
yeah.
there.
Yeah, because our dumbasses couldn't pronounce his name right.
But, yeah, real nice kid. We love Jabril Reed, and we think Miners fans will too. Plus, he's got those hot pink shoes on for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
There you go. Out to Eric Messer.
Vince Hill with it. He drives to the basket. Nope, won't go. Miners reel it in. Brandon Doss to be specific.
Ooh.
And we've got a Miner all by himself over there. That's Anthony White. His three-pointer won't go. Phil Bessick
there you
climbs
go, Phil.
the ladder and gets the rebound.
Climb the ladder, box out.
50-48, Miners in the lead.
Cam slowing it down a little bit.
Preston Roberts. Oh, a little bit short. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Nicely done, son. And it's up. It's good. And a foul.
Another three-point try.
So Preston Roberts will try to make the three-pointer the hard way. And we're all tied up 50-50 with 2:03 left in the second quarter. Vince Hill getting a break. Jordan Heidelberg coming in.
They always say it's the hard way. But wouldn't you think that a layup and a free throw would actually be easier than shooting it?
Could be, unless you're
23
C.J. Rhodes for the Miners.
That's true, yeah.
And he's been hitting them from all over
hitting
the
them
place.
lights out.
Including three-quarter court. And Preston does it. He gets the three-pointer.
There he goes.
51-50. A Van Halen album breaks out.
Yeah.
Miners passing around. Somebody left Troy Gibbs all by himself, but his shot's a little bit short from three-point land. Rebounded by Eric Messer. Eric over to Jordan Heidelberg. Nice screen, 2 screens there by Gerald Campbell to free up Jordan to get a look around.
They're leaving the middle open.
Long 2, up and good for Mr. Heidelberg.
But I like the way Preston Roberts wiggled his way into the post and was ready for a rebound. He was getting boxed out, but he was at least in position to try and get a rebound.
Three-pointer up, no good by Brandon Doss. Rebounded by the Lions. Here comes Jordan. Jordan directing traffic. Closely guarded by Doss. Throws it to Cam. Cam's going to shoot. Cam's going to score. Kiss it off the board.
Cam, he knows what he's doing.
Under a minute left in the first half. And this has been an outstanding game. I'm enjoying the heck out of this one.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the more exciting games the Lions have had in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody took off. Didn't get the ball yet.
Preston Roberts from three-point land. No, a little bit long. Rebounded by Anthony White. He throws it over to Gibbs, who throws it over to Doss. And here come the Miners. That's Trevon. Trevon shoots. Trevon scores. Trevon Bentley, that is. And it's 55-52, Lions in the lead.
Yeah, the Lions went on a little tear there for a while.
I guarantee Cam knows how much time is left, and he just glanced at the clock. So underneath to Phil. Phil shoots and scores, beats the buzzer. 2 points.
Nice.
Nicely done by Gerald Campbell and Phil Bessick to give the Indiana Lions a 57-52 lead going into halftime. And let's see if we're going to get 12 or 15 minutes today. It's always a guess.
Well, hit the restroom and make it a half sandwich.
That's right. Well, we're going to be left in suspense. So Jim and I are going to take a break, and we'll be back in either 12 or 15 minutes. It looks like it's going to be 15.
All right. More rest for me.
We'll be back in 15 minutes. See you then.
What are you doing?
Oh, we did our home insurance ourselves, but don't feel protected.
So you're building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, you know, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works.
Dad, we'll go. It's gonna hit.
See, that's how it works.
For real protection, save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny dreams fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
I wanted to get lash extensions because I had seen some other people with them, and because I'm a mom and I work, I don't have a lot of time to get ready in the morning. We're running out the door, I'm hopefully getting lunches ready, so now I can just wake up and my lashes are done and I actually look like a human being and I feel good about myself. I love the atmosphere, I love coming here, I love my lash artist, I love Demi. I let her do what she thinks looks best. They're the professionals, so if she tells me what looks good, I'm going with whatever she recommends. This is the only thing I do for me. I don't have a lot of time, I don't do a lot of things, I don't have hobbies. So this is the one thing I can do every 2 weeks. I come in, I get to have an adult conversation, and then I walk out feeling and looking beautiful. So it's something that makes me feel good, and it's for me.
Everyone wants to go back to who they were. You know, my memories of what was fun, what I liked, who I was, like that's what I want to go back to when this is finished. That's insane. You can't go back. Forward. That's the only way you can go. Is this a shame that, let's just say in a lifespan of 80 years, that 2 or 3 years is all you ever think about, or it's your entire identity? There's so much more life to live, but it's overwhelmed and overshadowed by these small, powerful experiences. That experience filled up the whole existence of me. Those experiences aren't going to go away. So how do you heal that? You grow, and that experience stays the same size. And as you grow, instead of it becoming your identity, it becomes a small scar that you carry. Instead of becoming a massive deficit, it now becomes a story, an asset, a signal post. You're now qualified to help others, to bring healing.
What are you doing?
Oh, we did our home insurance ourselves, but don't feel protected.
So you're building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, you know, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works.
Dad, we'll go. It's gonna hit.
See, that's how it works.
For real protection, save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Danny dreams fearlessly.
Because when you feel protected,
It's okay.
your family's free to pursue their dreams.
So are you brave?
I'm brave.
I'm fearless.
I'm fearless.
Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
I wanted to get lash extensions because I had seen some other people with them, and because I'm a mom and I work, I don't have a lot of time to get ready in the morning. We're running out the door, I'm hopefully getting lunches ready, so now I can just wake up and my lashes are done and I actually look like a human being and I feel good about myself. I love the atmosphere, I love coming here, I love my lash artist, I love Demi. I let her do what she thinks looks best. They're the professionals, so if she tells me what looks good, I'm going with whatever she recommends. This is the only thing I do for me. I don't have a lot of time, I don't do a lot of things, I don't have hobbies. So this is the one thing I can do every 2 weeks. I come in, I get to have an adult conversation, and then I walk out feeling and looking beautiful. So it's something that makes me feel good and it's for me.
Everyone wants to go back to who they were. My memories of what was fun, what I liked, who I was, like that's what I want to go back to when this is finished. That's insane. You can't go back. Forward. That's the only way you can go. It's just a shame that, let's just say in a lifespan of 80 years, that 2 or 3 years is all you ever think about, or it's your entire identity. There's so much more life to live, but it's overwhelmed and overshadowed by these small, powerful experiences. That experience filled up the whole existence of me. Those experiences aren't going to go away. So how do you heal that? You grow, and that experience stays the same size. And as you grow, instead of it becoming your identity, it becomes a small scar that you carry. Instead of becoming a massive deficit, it now becomes a story, an asset, a signal post. You're now qualified to help others, to bring healing.
Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we get ready to start the second half of this game between the Indiana Lions and the Maysville Miners in the American Basketball Association. The hometown Lions are up 57-52, but the Miners led a good portion of the first half, and they're still well within striking distance. What do you think, Jim? They shot about 96% from 3 points in the first half.
Could have been about 120.
They have some
amazingly
good long-range shooters.
Yes, they have some very good sharpshooters from outside.
Maysville fans, you got something to be excited about. Be sure to support this team. Come out and see them when they play at home. And Preston Roberts shoots, scores 2 for the Lions, makes it 59-52. Now, I will warn you, Miners fans, the Lions are big third quarter and fourth quarter teams, so we'll see what they've come up with at halftime to adjust. Jabril kicks it out to Gibbs, back to Jabril Reed. Left-handed shot up, no good. Rebounded by Eric Messer, over to Jordan Heidelberg, over to Preston Roberts. Jordan with it. Over to Cam, over to Eric. Eric fires up a three-pointer. No, a little bit short. Tipped out by Gibbs, right back to Phil Bessick. I don't think that is a 3D play because Gibbs did not have possession. He just tipped it. And there it's stolen by Anthony White.
That was a good try at a backdoor move by Jordan Heidelberg, though. Come on.
Jabril tries to pass. It goes off of somebody's leg, maybe Cam's. And it will remain with the Maysville Miners. Troy Gibbs going to inbound for the boys in white. Out to Jabril Reed. Back to Gibbs. Over to Mickey Perry. Mickey fires up a shot. Got it! Three-pointer.
And they continue their three-point shooting ways.
Yeah.
This is another installment of Indiana-Kentucky rivalry that
that's right.
May be coming down the road.
Cam over to Eric Messer. Yeah, it's not just one Miner who's hitting them all, although C.J. Rhodes is having one whale of a game. But several of them are hitting these three-pointers with great regularity.
Yeah, these guys all have a little bit of height, all real good three-point shooters.
Just as I say that, I jinx Anthony White. But Cameron Moore is there. Uh-oh, he's blown a tire, looks like.
Yeah, Preston Roberts was looking for a little help on the boards, had more Miners on the boards than – Cam got stripped.
Yep. Ball goes out of bounds. That should go to the Lions, and it does.
Yeah, it was –
Moore's going to want to fix his shoe before he gets hurt. Preston Roberts.
And I think that's why Cameron Moore had issues down here at this end was his shoe was giving him some problems.
All right, now he's got himself fixed up. Cameron Moore with it. Anthony White shoots, got it, 3 points. And all of a sudden, the Miners are within 3, 63-60. Gerald Campbell with it for the Indiana Lions. If you're just joining us, Maysville Miners in white uniforms, Indiana Lions in black uniforms. Gerald Campbell shoots, Gerald Campbell scores.
Yeah, when Cam wipes his shoes off like that, you know something's up his sleeve.
Yep.
He's like, all right, I'm going to make some moves here.
Yep.
Let's play a little one-on-one.
Mickey Perry's getting swallowed up by Cam. He has to throw it out to Moore.
See if they can get a 24-second shot clock violation here. That's what they're looking for. Well,
three-pointer up, a little bit short. Rebounded by Phil Bessick, who looks like he came off one of the trampolines that the Indy Dunkers used yesterday at halftime. He's getting up there in the air now.
Yeah, we got a little bit of movement going on. A little bit of more movement from the Lions.
Eric Messer wide open.
Nice motion.
A little bit long. Rebounded by Gibbs. Troy Gibbs, long pass down to Moore. Moore waits for Preston Roberts to go flying by and then sinks the shot. Nice job there by Cameron Moore. So 65-62, Lions clinging to a three-point lead. Oh, nice move there by Jordan. Can't get around Jabril, though. Well, yes, he can.
Yeah, he can.
Never mind.
There you go. Jordan trying to pump up the crowd.
Jabril Reed from three-point land. He gets it.
Jabril Reed.
Wow, these Miners are something else from three-point range.
Yes, they are. They are going nowhere.
say, all right, we know you guys are a second half team. We'll see what we do about that. Gerald Campbell, spin move, shoots, scores, draws the foul.
Draws the foul. Yeah, got a little hop in Cam step too. He's not liking this close of a score.
No,
Media timeout.
7:39 left in the third quarter. Indiana Lyons 69, Maysville Miners 65, and Jim and I will be back after this media timeout. And we are back. Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, coming out of the first media timeout of the third quarter. 7:39 left in the frame. Indiana Lyons 69, Maysville Miners 65, and Gerald Campbell going to the line to shoot an and one. A hush falls over the crowd for Mr. Campbell. He shoots. He scores.
There's the Cam we know. Bullseye.
Hey, here come the Maysville Miners. This is Trevon Bentley with it. He throws it over to Troy Gibbs. Gibbs bossing people around. Miners passing it around. Here comes Moore. Nope, slams on the brakes. Turnaround jumper up, no good. Oh, Troy Gibbs comes out of nowhere for that rebound. And Moore gets, oh goodness.
Yeah, Phil Bessick is saying he went straight up on that. Why in the world?
Poor Cameron Moore not only gets blasted on that play, but as he's laying on the ground, the ball goes off the rim and right into his head. He seems to be no worse for wear. Yeah, he's smiling. He's good. Looks like C.J. Rhodes is
trying to come
in, as is Brandon Doss.
And they're going to let
Mickey Perry gets a break, and Anthony White gets a break. Cameron Moore about to shoot his second. He shoots. He scores.
All right, they're going to do some full court press here.
Mm-hmm. Lions break it. We approach the 7-minute mark in the third quarter. Jordan Heidelberg going to slow things down a little bit.
Yeah, what, 6 points has been the difference at the highest level for the day? Oh,
I think so. Stolen there by Brandon Doss. Over to, who was that? Trevon Bentley? Yes, now that I can see him again.
Okay, this is where the Lions' ball handling skills are going to come in handy.
Trevon guarded Cam very closely, knocks the ball loose. Pass from Gibbs to Moore. Moore, slam dunk! Nicely done by Cameron Moore.
Gives them a 1-point lead.
71-70, Maysville Miners have retaken the lead. They don't seem to be concerned about the Lions being a second-half team. Jordan Heidelberg from three-point range.
I would be concerned. Yeah, they may not have heard that.
C.J. Rhodes.
Yeah, the Lions are tightening up their defense a little bit. We're playing man-to-man now. If we weren't in the first half.
Shot is up. Good. Rhodes somehow gets it to go in, even though I I think Cam might have gotten a fingernail on it.
Caught every part of the rim on that one.
All tied up, 73-73. Three-pointer by Jordan, a little bit short, rebounded by Cameron Moore. Here come the Miners. Who is that down there? Is that Trevon? Yep. Oh, goodness. Nothing called on that one.
Oh.
Cameron Moore definitely wanted a foul. Referee said it was all ball. Preston Roberts the other way, lays it up and in. Preston wanted a foul. He didn't get it.
Yeah, the guys are looking for fouls in the second half.
Troy Gibbs, guarded by Phil Bessick. Nice screen there by Cameron Moore. Gibbs going to fire up a three. No. Wide. Well, I guess it would be wide right to him. It was wide left to me, but nobody cares about
I don't
me.
think. Yeah, I don't think it matters to anybody which side it's on for you.
Eric Besser with it. He'll shoot. No, won't go. Rebounded by Trevon. Trevon Bentley hands it over to Brandon Doss, who throws it over to Troy Gibbs. Ten seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, the Lions are bringing out their man-to-man defense to try to cut back on some of those threes. There you go. Put a little pressure on them.
Shot won't go. Rebounded by the Lions. I thought Preston Roberts was going to dunk it. He didn't feel good about it, so he just laid it up and in. Smart choice.
I believe the toss was a little too low for that.
77-73, Lions in the lead. Eric Messer and Jordan Heidelberg putting on some full-court pressure, trying to get that backcourt violation, but Maysville doesn't fall for it. However,
there's a turnover.
Brandon Doss runs out of floor down here, steps on the baseline.
Yep.
Miners want a timeout. Apparently the referees aren't giving it to them. I'm not sure why. We are due for a media timeout at any moment, so I don't know. Preston Roberts shoots and scores.
Nice move, Preston Roberts.
Long pass down to Cameron Moore. Cameron gets some help.
Yeah, this defense is much more stifling than what they had in the first half. There you go, Phil.
Trevon's shot won't go. Rebounded by the Lions.
Good board by Phil Bessick.
Lions passing. Oh, Phil Bessick's all by himself. Got it. Three-pointer.
Phil Bessick, 4-3.
Now we've got a timeout. The Lions are fired up. The crowd is fired up. And we've got our second media timeout of the third quarter. Indiana Lyons 82, Maysville Miners 73, and we will be back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium as we come out of the second media timeout. 3:24 left in the third quarter. Maysville Miners going to bring it up the floor. 82-73, Indiana Lyons in the lead. Anthony White with it for the Miners. Nope, throws it over to a teammate. I can't see who it is. That's C.J. Rhodes. Whistle on the floor. I think it's going to go against the Lions.
Is it Cam they called that on?
And apparently it was called on the floor. So the Miners hang on to the ball.
How can the floor pick up a foul?
Yeah, I don't know. Anthony White from the top of the key, nothing but net. 3 points for the Miners.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, these they might have gotten down a little bit there, but they're going to be a force to be reckoned with throughout the whole game.
Yeah, and throughout the season, ABA teams look out for these Maysville Miners. Oh, Jordan Heidelberg with a long 2.
Jordan.
84-76 now, Lions in the lead. Anthony White with it, thinks about a 3, decides against it. Now he's going to pitch it to C.J. Rhodes. C.J.'s shot up, no good. Rebounded by Preston Roberts.
There you go, Preston. Good position for the board.
Yes. Jordan Heidelberg goes to the basket. His shot won't go. Phil Bessick comes out of nowhere, fights off 2 Miners, gets the rebound. Lions still with possession.
Yeah, they're showing a little fire in their bellies going after those boards in the second half.
Yep. Eric Messer, no, a little bit short. Just has not found his groove yet.
No.
Jordan Heidelberg being a pest on defense. Anthony White with it, he'll shoot. No, somehow that didn't go in after it hits the inside of the rim, and it's rebounded by the Lions. Preston Roberts, Phil Bessick. Phil shoots. Nope, too long. Goes out of bounds. Ball goes over to the Miners.
Yeah, Phil was halfway down the court before that even touched the ground.
Yeah,
he said,
I think the second it came out of his hand, he was like, oh, dang it.
I don't want to even know where that one ended up.
Shot is up. Shot is good. Who is that? That's Dante Carter. Sneaked onto the floor while I wasn't paying attention.
Still a 6-point differential. That's, yeah, real tight.
Jordan Heidelberg. Doss may have gotten a finger on it. I couldn't quite tell. Phil Bessick, nope, too far right. Jordan tries to get the rebound, but there's a significant height difference between Anthony White and Jordan Heidelberg.
And I like the way.
That's a 3D play. Jordan to the hoop. Score 2 for the bucket. Score 1 for the 3D light.
Nice.
Again, Maysville fans, that is a 3D light because the turnover originated in the Miners' backcourt. 3-pointer up and good by C.J. Rhodes, and that's got to be about his 37th 3-pointer today.
Yeah, it gets equalized at the other end. That's so much for a 3D light.
Under a minute left in the third quarter. Jordan Heidelberg with it. Jordan fires up a 3. Looks good, but it's a little left. Kind of sliced there at the end. More pesty defense. Brandon Doss, C.J. Rhodes. Goodness sakes, C.J. Rhodes again.
Wow, it's a 3-point shooting contest.
Holy smokes. What's the stat sheet going to look like for C.J. Rhodes after this one? He is killing it.
Going to have a whole lot of threes. Lions looking for the last shot.
Preston Roberts, no, too long.
Oh, my.
Rebounded by Rhodes. Down to, rebounded by Doss, down to Rhodes. Oh, he can't quite get the buzzer beater to go. So we end the third quarter, Indiana Lions 87, Maysville Miners 84, and we will be back in a moment. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. We get set to start the final 12 minutes of regulation here in this barn burner between the Indiana Lions and the visiting Maysville Miners. Lions in the black uniforms, Miners in the white uniforms. 87-84, Lions currently hold the lead, but Maysville held the lead for a good portion of the first half, and they're not going away in the second half, where the Lions have traditionally pulled away from teams. Troy Gibbs with it at the top of the key. Underneath to Dante Carter. Carter shoots. Nope, won't go. Rebounded by Gerald Campbell. Well, full court press there by Brendan Doss. But Jordan gets through it. Oh, wide open lane for Jordan. He pulls up at the free throw line, shoots and scores.
There you go.
Jordan had a 6-lane interstate there to the hoop.
Yeah, I'm sure this lead is a little too close for comfort for the Lions.
Yeah. Shot is up. Shot is good. That was Marlon Lyons.
Yeah, considering how the Miners have been shooting threes all game, this game is nowhere near over.
No. Yeah, we were talking at halftime. The Miners can't possibly keep up this three-point percentage, can they? And they sure can.
Cam with the Euro step.
C.J. Rhodes with it. C.J. Rhodes in particular has been just lethal from long range today. Oh, stolen by Eric Messer.
Oh, Eric. There you go.
He's going to wait for help.
Yeah.
Good choice. Over to Preston Case.
Slow it down. No sense in wasting a good possession when, by going too quickly. Lions
7
setting
seconds
up a
left
play.
on the shot clock. Over to Eric. Eric thinks about a three, takes a long two instead, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Brandon Doss.
Lions are staying with their man-to-man zone.
Speaking of Lions, his shot won't go. Rebound, put back attempt by Dante Carter. Whistle on the floor.
I believe that's going to be on Eric Messer.
Yes, it is. So Dante Carter will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Maysville Miners. 10:08 left in the fourth quarter. 91-86. Lions clinging to a 5-point lead. And Dante Carter is going to try to cut that down a little bit. First shot is up. First shot is good. Substitution as Trevon Bentley comes in. Brandon Doss is going to get a breath of fresh air for the Maysville Miners. Like Gerald Campbell came out. Oh, Tiger Guillory.
Yeah, we got
right in front of us.
Tiger
He
Guillory
came in for the Indiana Lions. Tiger's wearing number 21. So Dante's good on both of his shots. There's Tiger Guillory from three-point range. It won't go. Rebounded by C.J. Rhodes. Preston Roberts and 2 other teammates playing full court pressure, but Miners break it. Shot is up. No good by Gibbs, but there's a whistle on the floor.
It's going to be over the back. Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be over the back on Dante Carter. That was a good position by, was that Tiger that
I don't know.
it might have been. Regardless, it was good boxing out of the, and the defender had to reach over him to get the rebound.
Tiger Guillory shoots and scores.
Tiger.
Dante Carter tried his best to make that an impossibility, but Tiger gets his shot to go anyway. C.J. Rhodes, Dante Carter, ball comes loose, and still loose. Secured by Troy Gibbs. C.J. Rhodes with the shot. Got it. 2-pointer. 93-90. We're under the 10-minute mark left in regulation. This has been a knockdown, drag-out brawl today.
Back and forth. Punch him in the mouth.
I think Jim said earlier the largest margin has been like 6 points or something like that.
It did get up to 8 there in the third quarter.
Okay. But
now it's back down again.
Yeah. Long shot by Eric Messer, and he buries it for 3.
Eric Messer.
There he goes. He must have been watching us on the sideline. He said, I haven't found my groove yet today.
Yeah,
Eric.
I believe
I'll
that's
show
his
you.
first of the day.
Was that a 7-second violation?
I believe so.
Well, the 3D light should be on. I don't.
And it's not.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Scrum underneath. Tiger Guillory winds up with it. He shoots. He gets fouled on the way up, and we'll see how many shots he takes.
Yeah, you're going to have to read some fingers here because if it was a 7-second violation, the red light should be on.
I don't think it was. I looked up, and there was 16 left on the shot clock, but he was 2 steps across center court, so I don't know what happened, and I missed the referee's signal.
Well, let's see how many free throws he takes here.
First shot is up, no good.
Oh.
It could have been something as benign as a travel. I just didn't see it, and I apologize, fans. It might have been perfectly obvious to you on the screen, but I was not looking in the right spot. Tiger Guillory going to try for the second time. That's wide left, so that was not a 3D play. He only got 2 shots.
No, I'm baffled as to what that was.
C.J. Rhodes, Preston Case swats it away. Eric Messer almost loses the ball after he loses his footing, but he reels it in.
Get it around, fellas.
C.J. Rhodes gets a hand on it. Preston Case from long range. No, won't go. Rebounded, who was that down there? Anthony White. White with the 3-point attempt. Up, no good. Rebounded by Eric Messer with some help from Preston Case.
All right, yep. I'm going to have to do a little ball handling in this last 8 minutes of this contest.
97-90, Lions in the lead. Shot won't go. Tiger there with the rebound. Puts
Kick
it up,
out,
puts it in.
Oh, okay.
99-90. Next point will get the Lions up into triple digits. Here comes Troy Gibbs. Oh, this nifty move there. Whistle on the floor.
Picked it up on Preston Roberts.
2-1, Tiger Guillory.
Tiger Guillory.
So I believe Troy Gibbs will go to the line and shoot 2. Oh, right after this media timeout. 7:59 left in the fourth quarter. Indiana Lyons 99, Maysville Miners 90, and Jim and I will be back. Welcome back to Bostic Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana. 7:59 left in this regular season battle between the Indiana Lions and the visiting Maysville Miners. Miners in the white uniforms, Lions in the black uniforms. And the Lions hold a 98-90 lead. According to the scoreboard, there was a score correction during the break. So they'll need a field goal to get up into triple digits. Troy Gibbs' first shot up and good for 1. Makes it 98-91. Second shot, good.
I'm not sure what Gibbs is. Oh, I think he's trash talking maybe? Well, I don't know.
I've got noise-canceling headphones on. I can't hear a thing. I can't hear a thing on a good day.
Yeah, I was trying to read his lips, and I heard mumble.
No. Jordan Atterbury underneath Tiger Guillory.
Tiger Guillory.
Can't get a shot to go. He wanted a foul, didn't get it. Anthony White with a nice defensive play. Shot up, shot good. Marlon Lyons gets the Maysville Miners fired up as he draws the foul. So Marlin will go to the line and shoot the and one. 98-94. Lions holding on to a lead, but that 8-point lead is dwindling away. Lions shot up and good, and he completes the 3-point play. Brandon Doss trying to come in. Referee says no.
Needs to upgrade the windows before he gets in.
Oh, goodness. Miners almost force a 3D play there with the full court pressure, but the Lions reel it in. This is Eric Messer with it. Over to Preston Case. Preston moves a little closer. Tries to feed Tiger Guillory, but it gets knocked away.
Aye.
Marlin Lyons gets it stolen by Eric Messer. Here come the Lions the other way. Underneath Tiger Guillory. Tiger.
Lions need to keep their composure here.
Yes, indeed. Tiger says, I can't do this. Somebody else
Ah!
help. Jordan
Get it,
Heidelberg
Jordan.
saves it.
Good
And then gets it
speed.
swiped by Troy Gibbs.
That was some great speed by Jordan just to keep that play alive.
Maysville has been using a lot of great handwork today to knock that ball free from the Lions over and over and over again. Ball will stay with the Miners. 98-95. Lions lead down to 3. Plenty of time left. 6:50 left in regulation.
Yep, we've upgraded now, so we can get in the game.
That's right. Doss has now been updated, so he's in the game, and I missed who came out.
We just had to make the upgrade.
Trevon, maybe? Trevon Bentley? Gerald Campbell back into the game. Tiger Guillory going to get some water. Troy Gibbs. No. Won't go. Rebounded by Gerald Campbell.
Cam has got the hands. If the ball's anywhere near him, he's going to be grabbing it.
Preston Roberts with the acrobatic shot.
There you
Looking
go.
for the foul. Doesn't get it, but he got the 2 points. And, well, Marlin Lyons gets it stolen by Preston Case. Fast break down the other way. Here comes Preston. Nope, gives it to Preston Roberts. Jenny Smith, P-square.
That was a P squared, wasn't it?
Give Preston Case the assist. Give Preston Roberts the score.
This is where they shine. Come down to nail biting time.
Lions trying to swat the ball away. They say, we've seen your handwork, Maysville. We're going to try ours. Lions to the hoop. He gets around Cam. In for 2. 102-97. Under the 6-minute mark left in regulation. C.J. Rhodes playing full court defense against Jordan Heidelberg.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to give up too many of those twos, but you definitely don't want to give up the threes at this point in the game.
And Eric Messer
Eric
can't get
Messer.
his 3 to go. A little bit long. Reeled in by Anthony White. He kicks it over to Troy. Over to Marlin. Underneath to Anthony. Anthony's shot, I believe he got fouled.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's going to be
maybe Preston Case.
Well, I thought he put up 24, but
Yeah,
it
Preston's
was
wearing
Cam
24.
I guess it'd have to be Preston Case, but I thought it was Preston Roberts and Cam that were involved in that play.
I don't know. At any rate, Anthony White's first shot, if I can get my mouse to work, does not go in.
Make it a moot point.
Troy Gibbs coming out. Trevon Bentley coming back in. Little size upgrade there for the Maysville Miners. White's second shot up, also no good. But Trevante gets the rebound.
Board.
He tries to put it up, won't go. Reeled in by Eric Messer.
Nice defense by Preston Case.
Lions escape disaster. David Coward has entered the game also. And, steal there by the Miners, but they say Brandon Doss stepped on the baseline down on the other end, and the ball will stay with the Lions. David Coward, nope, Eric Messer's going to do the honors.
Yeah, it's a good drive by Preston Case. He just got his pocket picked.
Preston shoots, a little bit long. Rebounded by Trevon Bentley. Bentley down to, I can't see who it is. Shot is up, no
Number
good.
one,
That was
Brandon
Brandon
Doss.
Doss.
Yeah.
And the Lions escape that drive too. Still 102-97, 5 minutes on the nose and counting. Nice move there by David Coward. Nice steal there by the Miners.
Get on it.
And no jump ball called, so Miners do get the steal.
Boy.
And C.J. Rhodes, collides with Eric Messer, and I believe Eric is going to get dinged with that one.
Yeah.
C.J. Rhodes bounces up after he collects his teeth and a couple kidneys.
Well, only because he jumped and didn't even attempt to draw the charge.
So C.J. Rhodes will go to the line. Takes a peek at the scoreboard so that he understands the situation. First shot is up. First shot is good. Eric Messer going to get a break. I think Jordan Heidelberg just came back in. Second shot up. Good. Boy, took the scenic route, but it finally dropped. So not only did C.J. Rhodes understand the situation, he understood the assignment.
Oh, got to get it across. There you go. Good job, Jordan.
David Coward draws the foul on the way up. Might have lost a couple teeth in his nose in the process, but he does draw the foul.
Heidelberg and Case down at this end, just stay relaxed, understand the situation, and get that sucker across half court.
Those two have played together for quite some time here with the Lions. Phil Bessick going to enter. Preston Case going to exit. No, Preston Roberts going to exit. My mistake. This time I didn't mess up their names. I just thought it was a different person coming out.
Yeah.
Coward's first shot up. No. 102-99. Lead is still 3 for the Lions. 4:39 left in regulation. Coward's second shot up, no good. Phil Bessick, however, with the rebound. Throws it over to Jordan.
Good job,
out to Cam.
Phil. Run a little clock.
And there goes Cam. Nice shot. Off the glass, in for 2. A little hook shot there from Mr. Campbell.
Makes it all better.
That's going to be a kicked ball. Anthony White didn't mean to kick it, but the pass came in right at his shoe level. Oh. Maybe it didn't go off Anthony.
It might have gone off Cam.
Okay. My mistake. Miners still have the ball. Shot is up. Shot is good.
Wow.
Marlon Lyons coming through a ton of traffic.
That
Preston Case got his hands around the ball, and Lyons made it anyway.
Got tied up and just contorted his way around on that one.
Gerald Campbell can't get his layup to go. Rebounded by Anthony White. Here comes Anthony. He deals to Doss. Doss' shot up, no good. Anthony with a putback, and nicely done by 4-0. 104-103, Lions in the lead, but not by much. Miners have cut down what was an 8-point deficit to 1.
They have really tightened up their defense as well.
They are.
There, Cam going to do a little one-on-one. All the Lions back up so he can do his thing, and he's going to draw the foul.
Draw the foul.
32.
Off of Trevon Bentley. So Gerald Campbell will go to the line to attempt 2 free throws. 3:29 left in regulation. Miners fans, there is overtime in the ABA, in case you're wondering. So if we get to that point, we will go to overtime. 3:29 left in the fourth quarter, however, and we have our second media timeout. Indiana Lions clinging to a 104-103 lead, and Jim and I will be back. Welcome back to Bosick Gymnasium, Danville, Indiana, as we come out of the second media timeout. 3:29 left in regulation. Lions clinging to a 104-103 lead. And Jim made an observation during that break that we were given the name Mickey Perry, but on the back of his jersey it says Mikey Perry, minus the C. So we apologize, Mikey.
Unless his jersey is spelled incorrectly.
Well, that's true.
It could be Mickey, it could be Mikey.
Well, we'll call him Mikey the rest of the way. Gerald Campbell going to the line.
He likes it.
Mikey likes everything. Cam's first shot is up and good, 105-103. Not a whole lot of breathing room, but it's better than a kick to the face.
Yes, it is.
Second shot up, second shot good.
There's the Cam.
So 106-103. Here comes CJ. Nope, that's not CJ Rhodes. That's Doss. Underneath to Anthony White. He shoots and scores.
Keeping it tight.
Back to a 1-point deficit for Maysville. 1-point lead for Indiana. Jordan Heidelberg over to Preston Case. Preston to Cam. Cam being closely guarded by, I think that's Trevon Bentley down there. Cam shoots. No, won't go. Rebounded by Doss. And here come the Miners with the opportunity to take a late lead. No, it's stolen by Jordan Heidelberg. Very tight defense by Doss. Jordan escapes it, but he needs some help. Kicks it over to Preston Case. Preston over to, who is that? David Coward over there. Couldn't see his number. Coward fires up a three.
Oh,
it's going to be short. Rebounded by Bentley. 2:37 counting left in regulation. 106-105, Lions in the lead. Lions in black, Miners in white.
Lions need a good stop here.
Miners passing it around. Oh boy, CJ
Running
Rhodes
out
only
of
has
20,
a few seconds left.
Running out of 24.
And that's a shot clock violation.
Cam knew that was
nice
coming.
Block. CJ Rhodes recovered it, tried to fire something up in the fraction of a second he had and missed the rim, so it's Lions ball. We're approaching the 2-minute mark left in regulation. Still 106-105. Gerald Campbell with it. Shoots, scores.
There you go, Cam.
And Trevon Bentley is wearing Cam like a glove, but Cam is so skilled and so experienced that Cam is finding a way around Bentley despite Bentley's best efforts. Anthony White shoots, scores on the fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, we are coming down to the wire on this one.
108-107. Fans scoring at home. The Indiana Lions have 5 team fouls. The Maysville Miners have 4. Gerald Campbell, 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yep.
He shoots off the glass, no good.
Oh.
Rebounded by White for the Miners. Over to Doss. And we've got a whistle on the floor. It looks like we have a timeout.
Possibly.
I missed which team called it.
It would have to be the Miners.
Oh, duh, because they had possession.
No.
Okay, well, we'll keep it here. 119 left in regulation. 108-107, and this has been a thriller.
Yeah, both teams have tightened up their defense for these last couple minutes, and this whole last quarter. These are 2 quality teams.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo!
I am really impressed by the Maysville Miners.
Especially if half of these guys haven't practiced with the other half.
Yeah.
We don't have any idea where any of these guys are from, but we're familiar with Jabril Reed out of the IBL, so we think he's from Southern Indiana, probably between Bloomington and Bedford. But the rest of the fellows, we're not sure where this team comes from.
Yeah. Yeah, they've played really well.
Yeah, they have. I guess as long as you have a playbook or a good sense of what the mission is on defense and adhere to it, it doesn't matter. It's always nice to get to know your teammates.
Yeah.
And figure out their idiosyncrasies and their habits and stuff like that. But if you don't, you just got to be a good player and fulfill the coach's idea of what needs to be done.
Yep. Maysville is doing a great job of that. Come up here in what I believe is their first ever regular season game on the road in a hostile environment and put up the effort that they were putting up against a quality team like the Indiana Lyons, just 2 years removed from a league championship.
They get another 24-second?
Impressive. Troy Gibbs, I think, was fouled. And I think he's shooting two. I'm not sure Troy Gibbs knows what state he's in right now. All right. Looks like he's, okay, there's a look of recognition in his eyes. All right, he's good. Gibbs' first shot is up. No.
And out. Still a chance to tie. Yeah, there you go. Get Phil Bessick down on the blocks.
Second shot. Also no good. Rebounded by Gerald Campbell. Long pass down to Jordan Heidelberg. Fast break. Oh, my.
Not going to call.
Jordan wanted a foul, didn't get it. Brandon Doss. That is, I don't think I've ever seen anybody catch the flash like Brandon Doss just did. Stays with the Lions. We're under a minute left in regulation. 108, 107.
A lot of time left on the 24-second shot clock.
Gerald Campbell called for the travel.
Really?
He doesn't like it, but he's going to come down here and play defense because we are clearly in a crucial spot here. So, oh, darn it. C.J. Rhodes is coming in. It's about the last guy the Lions want to see on the court.
No, yeah. It's, one-point game.
Yeah,
so
he can hit it from anywhere.
They don't need the three. Neither team needs the three right now.
Here comes CJ, kicks it out to a teammate, around to Gibbs. Gibbs going to drive to the hoop, won't go. Whistle on the floor.
Another
I don't
foul
think
on
that
Cam.
basket's going to count.
Another foul on Cam. Cam's going to take a walk over in the corner.
Gibbs needs a second to collect himself. We can see him smiling. You probably can't, but there he goes. He just needed a second. He's taken a couple of hard hits here in the last few possessions.
Yeah, the last two drives both kind of jostle him around a little bit.
Yeah. Teammates help him find his spleen. He gets that put back in, and he looks ready to go. Troy Gibbs has had himself a real good day. His first shot
Short
is up,
on that
no
one.
good, and he's frustrated.
That's 3 in a row for Gibbs that he's missed at the free throw line, benefiting the Lions. All right, Lions. Yeah, we need some rebounding down in the low blocks. Got Preston Case and Cam ready to do some good blocking out.
Shot is up, shot is good. We're all tied up, 108, 108, 30.7 seconds left to go.
It's a two-possession game.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Eric.
Cam gets it. Across the timeline, that is. Whoa, he almost steps on the sideline, but he escapes disaster. Preston Case, back to Cam.
10 seconds left on the 24-second shot clock.
There goes Cam, out to Eric Messer. No, won't go. Phil Bessick gets the rebound for the Lions.
There you go. Timeout.
Timeout called by Tyrone Brown and the Indiana Lions.
Good call. Last possession.
108, 4.5 seconds left in regulation.
All the Lions need to do is score anything. I can see, all right, prognostication time. What do you think? I think
we'll get fired if we pick anybody but the Lions to win this.
Well, no, I'm talking about how it's going to end.
Oh,
yeah.
I
not
gotta think
what
put the
outcome
in
is
Cam's
going to be.
hands.
Yeah, I think Cam is probably going to end up on the free throw line. Yeah, if he doesn't make the shot, probably 2 free throws because it's not going to be a 3.
No,
it's
they
not
better
going to be a
not
3.
shoot a 3.
Yeah, I would say get it into Cam. He's got 5 seconds to work with.
Yeah, they've added a few ticks back, or a few fractions of a tick back onto the clock. 5.3 now.
Yeah, it's. I don't have any question what the outcome's going to be. It's going to be how do they get there?
Yeah.
Kind of like the Manning cast where they pick. Okay, they're going to score. Is it going to be a touchdown? Who's going to score it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I foresee Cam getting some free throws here at the end if he's not able to sink the shot.
Once again, just super impressed with the Maysville Miners. I mean,
yeah, these guys are
super
tough.
impressed.
Very tough.
Troy Gibbs had a good game. Brandon Doss and C.J. Rhodes has just been silly from the three-point range.
I tell you, their three-point shooting was probably over 60% for the game.
It's gotta be.
It was ridiculous there in the first half.
Anthony White had a big game as a big man.
Okay, we got a play drawn up for the Lions. Let's see where this
There we
goes.
Eric Messer. Miners steal the ball. Eric's going to try to get it back. Ball goes out of bounds. It's awarded to the Lions. 1.1 left on the clock. And that was almost catastrophic.
Cam could not get around the block, the pick that was set for him.
Troy Gibbs is going to need a trip to the ice bath in the hot tub after this one. He is just getting slaughtered out there physically for the Miners. And we have another timeout.
Another timeout.
Maysville calls the timeout.
Okay, now.
Goodness sakes. 1.1 second on the clock. 108-108.
Different prognostication. I think, okay, this team is going to be a little bit different. Hopefully the coach is looking for a two-point play, but I don't think the Lions are in any way going to let them shoot a two-pointer. They just have to be really clean with the defense and not pick up a cheap foul and put them on the line with 2.1 seconds left.
Yeah, they have added a second back on the clock, 2.1, as Jim just said.
That was an awful long 5 seconds, or an awful long 3 seconds that went by.
Yeah, that possession did not go the way the Lions drew it up, I'm quite sure.
No,
Maysville
it did
a nice job of breaking that one up.
Yeah, you can see Cam trying to come off the pick, and whoever was with him was wearing him like a coat, or Cam was wearing him like a coat.
Yeah.
And,
Is it Miners' ball? I thought he signaled it was Lions' ball.
No, it's Lions' ball, or it's Miners' ball.
Okay,
yeah, it is
my
Miners'
bad.
ball.
My bad, I miscalled
They're
that.
calling
it's
it
Miners' ball.
And they're trying to do the same thing.
Gibbs, White, shoots, scores, wins!
No. Oh, they're counting it.
Maysville Miners. Wow.
They are counting it.
110-108 is the final score. Maysville Miners come up here
and
to Indiana on the road against a tough Indiana Lyons team and shocked them. 110-108. Anthony White with the short jumper. Holy smokes, Maysville, Kentucky is going bananas right now.
How do you get 3 guys with their hands on the ball in 2 seconds? I don't know. Yeah, that was an awful long 2.1 seconds.
So, congratulations to the Maysville Miners for the upset win over the Indiana Lyons. Once again, your final score, 110-108. And Jim and I will be back next Saturday and Sunday. Now, next Saturday is a special game. It is sponsored by Mission 22. So we are bringing all military veterans and active military members into this gym for free. So let all of your active military and military veterans, family members and friends know that they get in for free next Saturday, 5 o'clock right here in Bostic Gymnasium. For now, that'll do it for us. Once again, Maysville Miners with the 110-108 upset, and Jim and I will see you next week.